Up next on Lion TV, the Tabletop Society hosted a Halloween event, and Arkansans across the state hit the jackpot with winning lottery tickets.
And me, Bo Brown with our Cersei football news. All that more, Lion TV starts now.
Good morning, Cersei High School. I'm Kaya Fortune.
And I'm Jayla Chase. We hope you had a wonderful week, Cersei. Let's start with some morning announcements. Boys soccer will have a fall tryout on November 19th, starting at 3:30 at the grass field by the baseball and softball fields. You must have a current physical, cleats, and shin guards to try this out. This will be the only day to participate.
The Accolades will be giving November 18th through the 20th at 8:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. It is $15 paid by cash or check. Sign-ups are in the counselor's office.
The SHS Theater will be performing The Lion, The Witch, The Wardrobe Saturday night at 6:30 p.m. in the PAC. Tickets are $5 for students and $7 for adults.
SHS along with WCHD will host our annual flu vaccination clinic on Friday, November 14th. Student packets will sent home Thursday, October 30th. To participate in this free clinic, students should return the required paperwork by November 7th.
Here at SHS, we have a wide variety of clubs and organizations open for all of our students.
That's right, Jayla. The Tabletop Club is one of the newer ones on our campus.
Well, good thing Brody Vickery was able to get a closer look at this club and their Halloween event.
Tabletop Society held a special Dungeons & Dragons one-shot to celebrate Halloween and so newer members what the club is like and to hopefully entice more people to join the club.
Tabletop Society is a club that's meant for fun. It's a lot of board games and D&D and card games and different stuff like that. It's just meant to be relaxing fun. There's no dues or anything.
Your armor class, FYI. Yes, everybody wearing costumes.
The goal of the event was to pique people's interest in Tabletop Society.
I decided to do the Halloween event because I want to get more people interested in Tabletop Society because it is a lot of fun and stuff, and I think it'll be more fun the more people we have in it.
The biggest struggle they faced was getting the people to sign up, so they prepared by making the game go as smooth as possible.
Well, the challenges we had was mainly getting people to know that we had it because it was brand new, and so many people didn't even know about it. So for like the first year we had Tabletop Society, barely anyone was playing it.
It wasn't too hard to set up the event because I've done like Halloween demos and stuff before. I tried to get things to make it look a little spooky. I got a lot of candy and stuff like that. I made pre-made character sheets and stuff like that to try and make it as easy for people to start as possible. I just wanted anybody who wanted to come to just be able to sit down and start playing without a lot of trouble.
I'm large.
A big dragon.
Big dragon now.
Roar.
Don't be sad if you miss this one. They have more events in store.
I plan on doing more events in the coming months to try to get more people interested.
Wow, Tabletop Society sounds super cool. I'll make sure to check it out sometime. If you want to hear more information about Tabletop Society, feel free to contact Mr. Renard at brenard@schools.org.
Thanks, Brody. That definitely allowed me to see it more from a different perspective.
Sure did. I'm glad we are able to have such variety of clubs here that fit everyone's interest.
Multiple winning lottery tickets brought big wins to Arkansas across the state. Saline Country resident Jose won $50,000 with a $50,000 frenzy. The ticket was purchased at Casey's in Conway. In a hurry to get back to work from his break, Jose saw that he had won, but was unaware it was a $50,000 grand prize. I knew it was big, but I didn't know how much I'd won. Jose said when he realized the lucky winner told his parents and began planning a vacation. Meanwhile, 2 other winning tickets are still willing to be claimed. An actual state jackpot ticket worth $550,000 was sold at Hugs and Biscuits in Hackett for the November 4th drawing. Also, a winning Mega Million tickets worth $40,000 was purchased at Motor and Fuel LLC in Hot Springs Village. The winning of the numbers were 11, 14, 17, and 50, and 57. And the Mega Ball number was 6. Winners have 180 days from their draw date to claim their prize.
Democratic wins in Tuesday's election gave the party a sorely needed burst of momentum ahead of next year's midterm elections. The party came in favored in races for Virginia and New Jersey governor, New York City mayor, and a California ballot measure to greenlight a Democratic gerrymander of the state's congressional map. But the huge margins in those governors' races and other contests left many Democrats feeling a new emotion and excitement. The results affirmed the candidates' decisions to run economic-centered campaigns, highlighted Republicans' trouble replicating President Donald Trump's coalition and included other signs of repudiation and warning for Trump, even as they caution there are limits to how much these Democratic victories in several blue-leaning areas can translate into 2026 midterm elections on far more competitive turf.
A UPS cargo plane crashed shortly after taking off from the Louisville, Kentucky airport Tuesday, leaving a fiery trail of destruction and half-a-mile-long debris field. At least 12 people have died and others are injured. Officials say, warning the death toll could climb as the investigation continues. A NTSB investigation team is on the site at the crash location and has been recovered aircraft black boxes, the cockpit voice recorder, and the flight data recorder. Kentucky Gov. Andy Beshear declared a state of emergency and mobilized the National Guard in an effort to quickly free up resources. Passenger flights to and from Louisville are now resuming according to the airport's website, but they are hampered by a major blockage of delayed flights from Tuesday night and currently one runway currently in operation. Thank goodness fall has arrived. I'm a huge fan of this cooler weather.
I'm ready to get my weekend started. I wonder what the weather's going to be like.
Aiden Hughes has all of our weather updates for us.
Good morning, Cersei High School. I'm Aiden Hughes, and now on to your weather announcements. Today we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 76, rain at 10%, winds blowing southwest at 9 miles per hour, humidity of 78, and your sun rose at 6:34 in the morning. Now on to tonight. Tonight we will have a low of 50, mostly clear skies, rain at 7% chance, your winds blowing north-northwest at 3 miles per hour, humidity at 85%, and your sun will set at 5:06 tonight. Onto the almanac. The last 7-day average was a high of 72, a low of 35, monthly average precipitation at 4.77, and a month-to-date at 0.1 inches. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 45 with a 4% chance of rain. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 51 and a low of 27 and a 1% chance of rain. Monday will be sunny with a high of 47 and a low of 27 with a 0% chance of rain. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 59, a low of 39 and a 1% chance of rain. And Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 70, a low of 42 and a 2% chance of rain. Looks like we're staying in them cooler days. Back to y'all at the news desk.
Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah, I'm glad it's getting cooler.
I'm starving. Do you know what's for lunch today, Jayla?
I do. Today for lunch, we'll be having jumbo crispy chicken tenders, chicken cheese pizza, chicken and chili crispito, classic chicken sandwich, Santa Fe turkey and cheddar wrap, fresh whole fruit, and milk.
Yum, that sounds delicious. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies for all they do for us here at SHS.
Our Lions football team is all set for playoff football starting next week.
Yeah, I heard. Let's send it over to Bo Bramlett with all of our sports updates.
Good morning, Cersei. I hope everybody had a good week. Now let's get into some sports. Your Cersei Lion football team took on the BB Badgers last night for their final game of the season. We'll get scores and stats for y'all in next week's show. Tonight, the Cersei Lions basketball teams will be having a red versus black night in the Lion Arena. Be sure to come out tonight and support your Lions. Games start at 4. In national news, the NFL had their trade deadline Tuesday afternoon. Here's some notable trades. Quentin Williams goes to the Cowboys from the New York Jets in exchange for defensive tackle Monty Smith, a 2026 second-round pick, and a 2027 first-round pick. The Jets also traded Sauce Gardner to the Colts in exchange for wide receiver Adonai Mitchell, a 2026 first-round pick, and a 2027 first-round pick. Rashad Shaheed from New Orleans goes to the Seahawks in exchange for a 2026 fourth and fifth-round picks. In the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers played the Chicago Bulls, with the Bulls coming out on top 113 to 111. Tyrese Maxey tried to lead his team to victory with a game-high 39 points, but it wouldn't be enough against Josh Giddey's triple-double, 29 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists. In college football, some notable games to look forward to this week would be number 7 BYU takes on number 8 Texas Tech. In the SEC, number 3 Texas A&M takes on number 22 Missouri. Both games are on ABC. And finally, number 2 Indiana will play Penn State in this new matchup on Fox. The first week of college basketball is coming to an end with already notable games. Reigning champions Florida Gators would take on the Arizona Wildcats, where they would fall short 93 to 87, which would be the first time since 2004 the reigning champion would lose their first game. Division II Hawaii Pacific would do what nobody thought was possible and beat Boise State 79 to 78. 20th ranked Auburn barely made it out alive after going to overtime against Bethune-Cookman University, winning 95 to 90. This year's college basketball looks like it could be one of the craziest years yet. That's all the sports updates I have for you, Cersei. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks for those updates, Bo.
That wraps up another episode of Lion TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Kaya Fortune.
And I'm Jayla Chase. See you next time, Cersei.